All right, we should be live. Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, September 29th. The time is 1:46 p.m. and the temperature right now is around 14 degrees Celsius. I'm here just north of the intersection of Yonge and St. Clair in Midtown Toronto. Raptor Ball is here. I Like to Walk is here. Vivian Johnson is here. Thanks for joining in. And I posted a poll this morning during my premiere asking if I should skip streaming today, do a walking live stream or an e-bike live stream. And people voted for the walking live stream by a hair, so that is what we are doing. We're also watching the squirrels. Hello, Patrick and Yen as well. So yeah, it's a rare Thursday afternoon walking live stream. I'm not sure how many viewers we'll get. I don't normally stream at this time, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow night. I'm going to try to go out on Saturday night and do a later night dark stream. We'll have to see about that. Liz P says just watching the members exclusive video. Yes, if you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter, I posted a video. And I also got my hair cut yesterday, and that was actually part of the members video that I posted. Gordon Enright is at St. Clair and Oakwood. So for this one, I'm going to get up and we're going to start walking in that direction. I'm going to go south, but I'm not going to go south down Yonge Street. I think we're going to go along St. Clair. Maybe we'll head, I don't know, maybe over to the Baldwin Steps. I'll walk down to DuPont and that'll kind of wind me back over to Yorkville. I really have no idea. I just wanted to get out and do something with the afternoon. Hello, Marge. Hello, Vivian. Vivian says looking smart. Let me just make sure I set this stream up right. Give me 1 sec. And then we'll get up and we'll start moving around. All right, I think I got it. Denelli's 61. Hello. Hello, Nico. Nice do, bud. Thanks. Yeah, I think we're all set up. I don't know. I didn't get my stream notification, which is weird. So I'm not sure if this one, if all the usual notifications went out on this one. Normally I get an email because I subscribe to my own channel, and that didn't come. And the last time that didn't come, not many people watched the stream. Oh well. We are up and moving. So this is Yonge Street here. Hello, Jennifer. Oh boy, it is bright. I need to turn the brightness up on my iPhone screen. Hopefully, are we back? I didn't lose anything. Jenny K is here. Hello, Jenny K. Vivian got her notice, good. So this is south down the east side of Yonge Street, just north of Yonge and St. Clair. So I'll be making, I think, a right at St. Clair Avenue. It's actually pretty warm out. I'm wearing a sweater and a long sleeve t-shirt, and I'm kind of regretting that. Let me roll these sleeves up. All right, Jenny K, thanks for dropping in. You lasted a whole 30 seconds. Have a good day. Jeanette is here, can only stay for a short time. That's what happens when I stream in the middle of the afternoon. Liz P says I will be overheating. Yeah, I'm already starting to overheat. There's the Dollarama. And a Popeyes. Hello, Anthony Ng. I hear a guy playing guitar just up ahead. There's the local Timmy's. Always look both ways. It'd be nice to crossing guards. I think you'd have to be a pretty big dick to be mean to a crossing guard. There's a guy rocking out. Knowing my luck, that'll pick up some kind of copyright match. Just found your channel today and love it. Thank you. And there is where One Delisle is going in. And that is a pretty terrific looking building. I'm excited to see it go up. Hello, S-Leafs. So just to the south of here is Yonge and St. Clair. Johnny racing towards 100K, more like limping along. There's a big supermarket Loblaws. You can go in there and head down to the subway station. And you could hop on the 512 St. Clair streetcar. All these bike shares are gone, all but one. And it looks like the streets along Yonge south of here are pretty busy. There's a lot of people on Yonge Street. You've lived and worked in Toronto for 8 years. Seen your videos bring back memories. A subway station and a grocery store. Well, the subway station is underneath this building complex, AK. But you could also enter from that side. And I know it looks really tempting to go south down Yonge Street. But we're gonna stick to the plan and go on St. Clair. Jeanette, $7 for a snacky. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you so much. Brad Palmer's here. Hello, Brad Palmer. Action Kid is here. I better bring my A game. That used to be Scallywags. Now it's Shenanigans Pub. It looks like there's a development notice. Guy's got a big speaker on his e-bike. Clem says, great day for a live stream. Great day for overdressing. I don't know why I wore this big, stupid, heavy sweater. Hey, a Com Auto. So this is west along the north side of St. Clair Avenue West. If I were to keep walking, we'd hit St. Clair West Station. I don't think we're going to get that far. Rolex, visitor parking. Greetings from Ukraine. Thanks for the stream. Hello, Vit Den. West on St. Clair West to St. Clair West Station, says Sanjay. I kind of have a love-hate affair with this stretch of St. Clair. It connects some great areas, but St. Clair itself isn't the most interesting, but all right, I'm gonna stay away from this car for a second here. King Love says, how can I get there? Well, you can get off at St. Clair Station just over there. First, you might need to find yourself over to an airport. I don't know where you're coming from. Can you show us Upper Canada College, says Sanjay. Upper Canada College is to the north of here, so when I get to Avenue Road, I can point the camera in that direction. I'm not going to be walking north up there. I'm actually more concerned. How do you look? Probably going to ditch this sweater pretty soon. And we'll be walking by where a Canadian legend lived pretty soon. It's pianist Glenn Gould. Lo Pervez. Michelle Gray is here. I heard a rumor that Lisa is going to Montreal. That's my learned way of trying to say it. I'm actually going to cross over to the south side here. If you want to know how much an apartment in this building costs, you could go to viewit.ca/B9129. And you can look up the listing. There's the streetcar dedicated right away. Malcolm Scott in the house. Winter is coming. Them's fighting words. This thing turned a lot of heads. Maybe I'll get on the other side so we'll have the sun glare out of the way a bit. There is Toronto in a nutshell. Hello, Maroof. Thanks for joining in. And that apartment building across the street is where Glenn Gould called home. A very famous Canadian pianist. Marge used to work in the building with that big guy. There's a bougie supermarket in there and a liquor store. It's a shacket weather. So that is the Deer Park neighborhood up to the north. That's where you'll find Oriole Park. And a street named Kilbury, which is a pretty neat route going east-west if you're riding on your bike. Galen Weston's head office nearby. I think that was over at Yonge and St. Clair, if I'm not mistaken, way off in that direction. But there is the Market by Longo's. The fact that they don't call it a Longo's kind of tells you all you need to know about the pricing in that place. It'll be even more. Shirt plus jacket equals shacket. I can think of another two words that combine where one starts with SH. And on the north side of the street is the Korean consulate. Paranormal Witness Girl, hello from South Florida. I heard just like the east coast of Canada, you had a bit of a weather event down in Florida. There's some crazy live stream feeds. Pieces in a sweater. Yeah, when I'm in the shade, it's quite cool. As soon as I step into the sun, it kind of gives you shades of summer. All right, so this is Avenue Road. You could go south here and take this into Yorkville. I think I'll have to cross the street before I can see Upper Canada College, Sanjay. But that's the Korean consulate in that direction, blocked by trees. Oh, I didn't know this. This is the Ministry of the Environment on this corner. Malcolm heard that Florida is doing bad. Yeah. It's never good when a hurricane rolls into town. There's a 512 eastbound St. Clair streetcar. You had tornadoes. Jeez. That's not something we really have to worry about here. Although occasionally there's tornado warnings for the area like north of here. I'm gonna look south down Avenue. And Sanjay, you can't really see Upper Canada College, but it is in the center of the screen there somewhere. And there I am with my fresh, I'm not going to say how much I paid for it, but it was really too much haircut. Susan's got errands to run. Falcom says, how's Charlie? I think I'm going to see Charlie later today. It's been a long time. I'll let you know. And the Forest Hill neighborhood is in that direction, and that is a very expensive new condo that has gone up. Thanks, Action Kid. This says could have been cheaper. I should have done like a Chinatown or East Chinatown haircut. I was in both areas yesterday and I saw all kinds of signs saying $15 haircut on them. Oops. These properties are all boarded up. Thank you, Falcom. Soon to be condos, probably. I think I saw units in there starting at like 1.2 million. Which is absolutely nuts. Marge, $5 for a treat with Charlie. Thank you, Marge. Thank you very much. And hello, Ollie. What is going here? This building's all boarded up, and they're going to put a 15-story, 206 residence apartments. That's probably what this whole block is boarded up for. 244 cars, 207 bikes. I imagine people moving in this area are probably well-heeled enough. They would thumb their nose at not having a car. Hey, that streetcar doesn't have its sign on. Should I eat that? Or should I kick it? Maybe it says no. Here's a new development. So this connects two major Midtown nodes, Yonge and St. Clair on the east side and Yonge and Bathurst on the west side. That's where I'm walking towards, but I'm not going to make it to Bathurst. Hello, Sheena. Sorry, I have a itchy shin for some reason. The Aerosmith School with 2 R's. Do they teach rock and roll? And this is Warren Road, and if you go north up here, you'll see some monster homes. And probably south of here as well. Although that's more in towards Rathnelly. Hello, Joe's Crayons. All right, Maroof. Ida is here. So we are coming up upon Sir Winston Churchill Park. And indeed I have, Sheena. Normally, when I bike south to the west end of downtown, I take this road here, Russell Hill Road. And that connects me to St. George, which is a pretty awesome bike route. All right, Jeanette, thank you for the super. Have a good night. And I have a new Amazon package coming that I'm looking forward to. I ordered myself a helmet with a full face shield on it, and it also covers my ears. That way I'll be able to do winter rides on the bike and scooter and keep my head and face warm. Hopefully I just won't be a flowing fountain of snot. No, that sounds gross, but if you've ever ridden your bike around in the winter time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And look back east. And here is Sir Winston Churchill Park. So I'm going to cut through here, and maybe we'll head down to the Baldwin Steps. And if no one is hogging the good spot, we should get a pretty spectacular view of the skyline. We'll also get to see Casa Loma pretty up close. Danny Seward, 699, hello from Newfoundland. Hello, Danny Seward. Thank you very much for the 699. That's definitely appreciated, Danny. Thank you. Is it perfectly centered? Is that the shot? Alec or Billy Baldwin? I know Alec Baldwin fired a gun and killed the guy. Or I don't know if it was a gal, but he killed somebody, but it was an accident. I enjoy his work and watching him. Not that I give him a free pass, but if I was forced to watch one, I'd pick Alec. Killer Trump impersonation. And you can kind of see the tips of the skyscrapers in the financial district from way up here. So if I were to make a beeline and walk there, I would say I could get there in an hour. There's a very unique style apartment. I quite like this one. I've always liked it. When I was a kid, my grandparents moved into that building in the center of the shot, and they're way up on the 14th floor. However, being superstitious, I always wanted to point out that they're really on the 13th. But I remember looking out their balcony at this building and watching some of the big skyscrapers in the financial district go up at the time, like Scotia Plaza and BCE Place. Well, there's a lot of road work going on down here. It's a pretty steep hill. This is not the place to run down a hill. We're about to walk over the Nordheimer ravine. Which is really just a continuation of the Cedarville ravine. So I guess you could say I'm taking the scenic route into downtown. And there's a trail you can walk through there. I think I even tried live streaming along there once. There's a dog park, little Art Deco style station up there. But this is south down Spadina Road. Yes, I'll die on that hill. And that straight ahead is the Four Seasons Hotel, and right behind that is One Bloor East. And that looks like a pretty good target for this walk to end up there. And there's an emergency exit tunnel just on that side of the overpass where there was once an accident. Although I think they actually evacuated people from the Cedarville ravine. Casa Loma 16th Annual Community Yard Sale. 20 multi-house plus virtual tell your friends. I will not. Alright, so I guess what I'll do is we'll walk over to the stables at Casa Loma, then I'll walk down to Casa Loma itself, and then we'll take a peek off the Baldwin Steps. CPAN TTC Explorers here. Sheena says it looks warm right now. Yeah, I am sweating. I am way overdressed for this. Someone's got a swanky hidden entrance. Brash Brannigan, 279. When do you go on your trip? Thank you, Brash Brannigan. October sometime. I haven't revealed specifics. Thank you. It will be in October. There are a lot of big homes on that street. But we're gonna go see the horse stables. Maybe a shield and a sword. I don't know. we're gonna cross here. I think it's this street here that I want to go down or along. Braking traffic. So the Spadina Museum is just on the left. We're gonna go check out these stables. For those wondering when I was going to enter or re-enter civilization, we're almost there. And legend has it that this building here is connected to Casa Loma via an underground tunnel. Casa Loma Stables. In 1905, Sir Henry Pellet purchased land which had been the private golf course of some other old rich dude. Maybe we can get an angle here. Looks like Drake's crib. Oh, I've not been following along with what you were saying. I trust our trusty nose on it. But there are the Casa Loma stables. The beautiful blue sky behind them. Vivian, no, you are not. I don't know what you're talking about, but I also know that you're not speaking out of line. Yeah, Sheena, sadly, I don't think he lived here very long. I think Henry Pellet actually spent the remainder of his years, once they foreclosed on this place, living in a small apartment in Mimico. And that is, I believe, where he passed away. Book tickets at secretcityadventures.com. Murdoch Mysteries Escape Game. Escape Casa Loma, the secret station of Station House number 4. There's a view of the property. Thanks. Info Gordon. This is in fact not a castle. It's rather just a large, extravagant house. That doesn't really take away from it. And they always have a big event here over Halloween. Trump says, let's make believe all Canadians live in estates like this. As I go home to my 400 some odd square foot bachelor apartment, sure. Yeah, Sheena, he didn't really get to appreciate this property. But fortunately, it's been preserved. There's the Princess Diana Casaloma exhibition. That looks like a Rolls. I'm actually going to take a picture of this. Wonder if the Princess Stuart 179. Do you play PS5? Thank you for the 179, Stuart. Now the answer to that disappointing, or the answer will be disappointing. The answer is no. I had a PS4 Pro and I had an Xbox One, but I don't really even play my PC anymore. You got time for that when you got YouTube videos to edit. Speaking of which, I'll have a new video up on Stumbles maybe tomorrow. And in Oculus, yeah, I haven't touched that in a while. I've got a few busy, or at least one busy month coming up. I'll take one look at Casaloma from this angle here. There's the Spadina Museum. Let's go see if someone is hogging the good spot at the Baldwin Steps. My answer is yes, probably. Rather have you, despite wanting to. Well, it helps if you get yourself a decent head strap. The one it came with is quite janky. I better be going somewhere warm next month. Oh, we do not have to worry about that. Or maybe we do. I haven't finalized where I'm going or formally announced it yet. All right, let's go see the money shot. Let's see. There we go. If Toronto was ever hit by a tsunami, this would seem like an ideal place for me to come stream from. We're up nice and high, we got a cool view. I'm just gonna take a few pictures. Marge says, now that is a view. It is a mighty fine view. Why would you be drunk walking down the Baldwin steps? All right, I'm gonna make my way down in a minute. Maybe I'll post this to Insta after. Just give me 1 second and we'll get moving. I think people see where I'm standing and they want up here. Let's get out of their way. Guess that sound was me jumping off from too high a spot. Oh, they've got one of these bottle fillers. And it works. So these are the Baldwin steps, and this is the old shoreline of an old glacial lake, Lake Iroquois. That you are going back a very long time. They're taking in the view. Micheline, you're liking this, thank you. It's a fun story. When I was starting out this channel and I started to do long form walks, someone was waiting at the Baldwin or at the bottom of these steps with a happy birthday sign for one of their parents. It was something we planned. I said I would do a walk right by them, and she was waiting right on that side of the road over there. Look up at the Baldwin steps. So this here is Davenport Road. And going east-west, this is a pretty solid bike lane to take. In fact, when I did my e-bike live stream last week where I started at Kipling Station, I went along Davenport for a good length. I know one person who's a cop, and every time I see a police car, I always look in to see if it's that person. And it never is. Although actually one time it was. was, what, 2 years ago, I was doing a live stream on College Street, and a police car came by honking, going, "Johnny Strides!" What is my first video called? I don't know what the name of that one, but you can go on my channel and you click the videos tab and you can organize it in chronological order. And here comes one of those double-decker sightseeing buses making its way all the way up here just to get a glance at Casa Loma. Oh, there's a fair bit of people up there. Hopefully with October 1st being the end of a lot of restrictions, we start to see some more people coming into the city, spending their hard-earned pennies. I was talking to some business owners who said things have been definitely down like 20 to 30%. That was someone with a bar down by Harborfront Center. That's definitely a location that would be hit hard by that sort of thing. And we are at McPherson. There's the Four Seasons. We're getting close. And off in that direction is George Brown College. So I'm guessing these are a lot of college kids making their way south. Minecraft Clair says my thumbnails are nice. I think they're probably average at best if you look at other walking channels. Lisa is shocked that there would be college kids by a college. Alright, Lisa, who did that art over there? And there is DuPont Station. Yeah, Vivian, I think that's a pretty troll-worthy post. I should interview the college kids. All right, I was going to just head along DuPont over to Yorkville. But maybe we'll just go southbound. Almost caught myself saying it. Spadina? That CN Tower to walk towards. The thumbnails when I started, those ones are terrible. There's someone who had no idea what they were doing. Still don't. When did I move to Toronto? Well, I grew up in the GTA. That's Toronto-ish. When I moved downtown in my mid-20s, I moved to the St. Lawrence neighborhood. After living in Korea, I moved back to Toronto around 2014, I want to say. Is a popular neighborhood known as the Annex. Stephanie says, no way, the thumbnails are great. Have you looked at the old thumbnails, Stephanie? I just randomly plastered text on a still image from my GoPro that was recording a hyperlapse. I put a little more effort into them now, even though I don't really put text on them. Watch one of my older videos when I was walking over a sketchy frozen pond in Mimico. That must have been a live stream. I think I remember that one. This is Bernard Avenue. Dream is to live in Scarborough. How did you know? Right at, what, Warden Station? That's an urban paradise right there. You're on it. Awesome. He has to be in the vlog? Well, it's a live stream. Cheers. I always have to be prepared to pull the camera away in case they make an obscene gesture or... Most people are good, but there's always that one ass clown. Lisa looks back at her old photos and yeesh. Have you looked at the new ones? Come on, where's my drum roll after that? Where's my drum roll? There's the Annex retirement residences. Stephanie M providing that. Have I ever blurred anything before I post the vid? Yeah. Topless people on a few occasions. It's perfectly legal here, and I think it's actually not against YouTube's terms of service. Because I've seen that in other videos, but the problem is you'll lose your monetization status, any type of kid-friendly status. Yeah, go outside and express yourself, but I reserve the right to blur that in my video. And there is an entrance to Spadina Station. And here's another one on the right. Let's see if I can cross the street here without losing connection. There we go. We got all kinds of connection warning errors when I was down there. The old Johnny would have ran through that. Not this lazy jerk. We We are back now on the east side of Spadina, going south. Sorry about that, guys. I felt like a little tunnel adventure for some reason. Obes says, can you walk into a restaurant topless and get your poutine? No questions asked. I think most restaurants have a no shirt, no shoes, no service policy. It's private property, so they reserve the right, that sort of thing. But if you're on the sidewalk, you could eat your poutine. Now, if it was a food truck on the sidewalk, I don't know. That's an interesting question. Can they refuse you service? I'm going to go out and say no. You're in the public domain and you're not breaking any laws. We're at Lowther. Close. West of here.
I'm driving.
Shirtless poutine for the win. Ooh. Here comes another one of those tour buses. You guess Tarzan is getting no service? He looks more like an eat outside kind of guy. So here's a pro tip. If you're in this area and you need a washroom, there's a Jewish center at the southwest corner of the intersection of Spadina and Bloor here that has a facility you can use. There's also a cafe in there. Purelator Urban Quick Stop. There's a legendary bar back of the Madison. Stephanie says, am I going to cover any Halloween events? That's a good question. I don't know. Last year, Rolling In invited me out to Wonderland. I just wasn't able to make that work. I think that was Ian's favorite place. There's the Spadina Station. Mike Landry, $5. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Mike Landry. Thank you for your support. And I'm about to make good on the title of the stream. We did start at St. Clair, and we are finishing up downtown. This is Bloor Street, and there's a look into the heart of the annex. But we're going to go west here. Hmm? Hi. Oh, you know?
I find you.
Oh, what's your name on here?
Gloria. Soy Gloria Marquez.
Do you mind being on the...
Yes, it's true.
Oh, we found a viewer. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Take a photo, please.
Take a photo?
Yes.
Sure.
please. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. All right. Have a nice day. There's someone very friendly. There's someone playing bongos across the street. That was Yulia, I believe. I did a selfie on the subway with a guy yesterday morning on my way to record the video that was uploaded for this morning. Where it says another satisfied customer. I don't know if that's the term for it. I don't know how to say that, Brash Brannigan. This is Huron Street coming up. I did a walk down Huron Street a few weeks ago. I think it might have been closer to 3 weeks ago, and we are entering University of Toronto territory, at least the north end of it. Yeah, Bill Chow, whenever someone says hi like that, I always ask if they want to be on camera or not. I mean, if people are just in the background of my video and it's incidental, so what? You're in public. It's a little different when you're talking to someone and they're 2 feet away and they're going to point a camera in your face while you talk. There is the Bata Shoe Museum on the right. A must-see tourist attraction? I don't know. Thank you, Clayton. I met Clayton on the subway, what, about a year ago, was it, Clayton? I was heading south on line 1 and we happened to be in the same car. Here's St. George Street. St. George Station is just to the north of here. So this is where I met Ken just up ahead for the Ken collaboration I did last week, or 2 weeks ago through U of T. My time frames are all screwed up. Well, they spotted me, but he was moving too fast. Have I seen any good movies lately? I can't say that I have. I've been watching Mr. In Between. I've done the first season of that. I'm looking forward to getting into season 2, maybe later tonight. There's Varsity Stadium. I don't know if famous is the word. Man, the university has breathed a lot of life back into these streets. The last 2 years, walking around here on a weekday afternoon, it's been a pretty empty experience. And just north of here is an entrance to St. George Station. This is Bedford Road. Johnny for mayor. Just vote for Gil. Unlike me, he has some idea as to what he's doing. I would just pave the city over and make it one giant bike lane. But speaking of the mayor, we did just walk by where he lives. There's the Royal Conservatory. Orange thinks the Raptors training camp starts soon. It's got to be. I think the Leafs already had a preseason game. There's the ROM. Nice views from that bench. Do I support milk on Leafs jerseys? I have no idea what that's all about. I saw a post with that title on Reddit, but didn't actually care to click on it. But I did see Aaron Judge hit number 61 last night. All right, live stream from Yorkville Village at the nighttime, please. I'm sure we can make that happen. There is a view of the ROM. Minecraft player says one design fail checked. Avenue Road, so we're back to Avenue once more.
I'll ask you guys a question.
McDonald's on Bloor's back yet. I think they signed a 99-year lease at their old location. So when they built that new condo, one of the conditions was for them to get a spot in the base of it. Hello, Monica Johnson. A stretch of Bloor known as the Mink Mile coming up. I have never streamed along here before, have I? Tiffany & Co. One of the big snooty retailers in this area. We are close to where one of our viewers works. Ooh, there's a Ferrari on the right. I'm walking on this thing. Fortunately, there's no bikes coming this way. Alex is at St. George. Clair Street coming up. So just to the north of here is Yorkville Village. Try to catch me. Catch me if you can, suckers. Waves. Hey, good job parking in the bike lane. So I've got a decision to make. I'm gonna get back into the subway. I've got about 9 minutes to tap my card before that 2-hour window expires. This is Van Bloor. Good afternoon, Rocky. Jane says, very nice day to walk around. T-shirt, yeah, not a long sleeve t-shirt with a heavy sweater on top. What kind of moron would do that? Summertime, like a dance party over there. Holt Renfrew. It's a very high-end department store. Approaching Young and Bloor. There's the Foster and Partners designed 1 Bloor West going up. That building, or that video on the channel, the B1M, about the Manhattanization of Toronto that featured that building, came up on YouTube last night, and even though I'd already seen it a few times, I sat down and watched it again because it's a pretty cool video. Like I said, looks like a great day for a vlog. And we have a scramble crossing in effect. So south here will take you down the heart of Yonge Street. I was gonna go sit down at that bench there, but there seems to be somebody camping out inside it. And you know what, folks? We have come to the end of the stream, starting at Yonge and St. Clair, walking west along St. Clair, then south through Winston Churchill, past Casa Loma, down into the Annex, and then west, or rather east along Bloor Street, through part of the Annex, and then Yorkville, arriving here at Yonge and Bloor. I want to thank everyone for watching. Thanks to our mods for their support. Thanks to those who sent super chats. Thanks to everyone who liked and subscribed, etc., etc. If you're a channel member or Patreon supporter, an exclusive video for you went up earlier in the day. Rocky, all is well. And I'll have a new video up tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., premiering on the channel. But yeah, I do support the new channel. All right, guys, thank you very much, and I will catch you on the next one. I will, Vivian.